Hi everyone, the Pokemon Fan 993 here, back with more Pokemon Scarlet. So today I'm going to show you guys how to solo the new Samurott raid, the Bug-type Samurott raid, with Koridon. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to get on Koridon. We're actually in, what's the place called again? Medali. So, I'm coming here to do something that I didn't do before. We're going to actually go to, in here. In here, for 50 Terra shards, you can change a Pokemon's Terra type to any type that you want, as long as you have the shards you need. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to go into my things. We're going to make Koridon, so we're actually change it to a battle form. And we're coming here and we're going to change its Terra to Fire, because right now it has a Dragon Terra type. I did do this without the Terra, but I think doing it with the Terra is easier with the Fire Terra, so we're going to do that. So, yeah, so now we're going to change it. That's good. So, I'm going to show you my Koridon setup real quick. So right now, Koridon is level 100. Fire, Fang, Collision Course, Screech, and Sunny Day. You're going to see, I'm going to pop this up real quick, just kind of show you guys. He has no IVs. You don't really need them, I don't think. So, the three moves you're really going to want are Fire, Fang, Screech, and Sunny Day. Collision Course can be replaced with Swords Dance if you think it's necessary in order to just deal a little bit of extra damage. But now we're going to give him the Shell Bell here, because that's going to be vital for this. Those who don't know, Shell Bell is like a really good item when you're doing raids, because it restores HP by a lot. There's a Shell Bell right there. Okay, cool. Good. Now, next thing we're going to do is we are going to... Oh, yes, Kordion is also adamant as well. Mine wasn't, but I decided to just kind of mess with it. So you're going to want Kordion level 100 just because of how you're really going to need it. Now we're going to go find the Samurott raid. I know I have at least one around here. So we're going to try to find it real quick. It is a Bug Terra. Whoops, went too far in. Alright. So we have to find the Bug Terra. There it is right there. We're going to set a destination for that. We're going to fly to Cortondo, the closest spot. Now I'm not going to lie here. Even with Swords Dance and everything you need, this could really take a while, because my recommendation for if you're going to use the Swords Dance method is to wait until he because he can only remove the negative effects from himself and from you and your allies once per raid. So you're best better off using Swords Dance right after he negates all your stats the first time, because that's the only time he can do it. And then you also got to be careful here, just because of how it is. Samurott starts with Focus Energy, and he has a lot of moves that do critical hits. So even if you have the strategy, there's no guarantee you'll do it, because if you can just get screwed with critical hits over and over again, it's gonna mess with the way you want. So the one thing I remember about Koridon in this game, if you get on Koridon, it actually gets rid of the battle form. It takes out of your party, and you're not able to use it. The good news is that Koridon retains any items that he does when he does this. So just be careful you're being okay with that. So that's going to tell me I can't catch it. I know that. We're going to change my Pokemon to Koridon. So there's a couple factors here that actually can make this easier. Is, of course, the Pokemon that come with you have Intimidate, and there are also, I've actually come across a couple, like a Sleeveon that uses Charm, and a Dunsparce uses Thunder Wave, or are able to paralyze the opponent. And it's really helpful if you can get either of those, but you're really trying to hoping you're getting for Intimidate, but it's not extremely necessary in order to do so. So this is going to be a long battle, I'm not going to lie. This could take a while. I'm going to turn my volume down just a little bit there. Because although we got 2 Intimidate users, it looks like, so that's pretty good. So Echo Impulse immediately makes a Sunny Day. That's one step you're going to need. Intimidate's going to lower its attack. Intimidate's going to lower its attack. So we got a double. So this might actually be easier than some of the other ones that come through. So you're going to start with Focus Energy. There's nothing you can do to stop that. So we're going to start with Screech. 2 Screeches to be precise. Or everyone else just deals. Okay, so we actually got... Wow, we got really lucky. He actually hit him with a Will Wisp, which actually lowers all physical moves. That's all he has, too. So this is the big problem here is Mega Horn. Because at the with the Focus thing, it can actually deal a lot of damage. So Bulldoze could be an issue here, but it really doesn't, it does a decent amount of damage and lowers my speed, but to be honest with you, speed really isn't much of a factor when you play this. When you do a raid. So we're gonna go for one more Screech. See, everyone else is attacking him. He's probably gonna put up a shield here pretty quickly here, probably the next few turns. So that Mega Horn didn't do much at all. And then we're gonna start using Fire Fang. So with Sunny Day and play Fire Fang because it's more stronger, so we're gonna deal a bit more damage. And Shovel's gonna store our HP. Now there might be times here where you might have to use a couple cheers in order to heal yourself and or increase your own defense. But attack really shouldn't be much of an issue. Yeah, he's doing like no damage now. So everything about the Samurott is they didn't give it much of a shield. You see how small the shield is? So what you want to do here, if you're using the Dragon Terra, or if you can't do it, you basically just want to spam Fire Fang until it affects something. But if you have the Terra, I actually burned it. That's pretty good. So we were getting really lucky here. I think the closest I've come to actually coming close to beating it is actually when I was with my friend and he wasn't doing any damage because I gave him one of my Pokemon to survive so we could beat it. So we're going to keep running Fire Fang here. So far he hasn't moved... I don't think he's removed negative effects from himself yet, so that's good. Mega Horn. So right there, I think that was a critical hit. Yeah, it was. So now we have Terra. We're going to Terra the fire. Like I said, this isn't necessarily necessary, but it makes it a hell of a lot easier. By the way, default, if this is the Koridon that you get at the beginning of the game, its default will be Dragon. So you're probably going to have to change it. But I have done it with Terra Dragon before too. Just keep in mind if you Terra Dragon, it means that Mega Horn will just start doing regular damage to you, not very effective damage. So there's his shield. He's gone. That's gone. So you can tell by the amount of damage he's doing, the whole Intimidate and Burn thing aren't necessary, but it is very helpful because if you get, I'm not going to lie, if you get everything just wrong, you get 2 critical hits in a row or two to three in a row, it can really screw with you here. But I got really lucky with the Intimidates and everything else going on. So now basically what we're going to do here is we're going to just keep spamming Fire Fang until it's dead. So there's one other thing that I'm going to do here. I think he removed benefit from himself, so I'm going to try one Screech, and then I'm going to switch back to Fire Fang. That's another thing you have to be careful about. His Swords dances can be an issue. So we're going to Screech one more time just to make sure his defense is low as possible. Luckily, we're getting a lot of good things here. For example, Charlotte's using Brave Bird a lot, which is doing a good amount of damage, but it's knocking his Pokemon out at the same time. Now we're going to switch back to Fire Fang. I also noticed that if I forgot to do this, but if Sunny Day goes away or wears off, you have to re-input Sunny Day in order to do the max amount of damage. I'm going to do that this turn. So now I'm actually thinking he's going to start using Aqua Cutter, which is actually kind of an issue, or it can be an issue. But as long as you're consistently using an attack, there really shouldn't be much of an issue there. And plus, Sunny Day will also knock down Aqua Cutter's power because water gets weaker in the sunlight. So that was it. That was the Samurott raid in a nutshell. I have heard the Fighting and Fire Tauros can also sold this as well with Screech and a very similar strategy to what I used. But you're gonna see that I got the 6. I got the 6 experience candy large, 4 experience candies XL, 5 protein, 30 bug shards, another 5 large candy, 2 nuggets, 2 rare candies, 3 candy large, 2 nuggets, 3 more experience candy large, 1 limit, and 5 more experience candy large. So anyway, that's about it. Like I said, there are other Pokemon I can use. Maybe, I know that this raid will be returning next week, which is going to be, I believe, it's the week of Easter. And during that, it's either that or the week after, and this will help you guys deal with that. I'm gonna also check the Fire Tauros and see if I can get that to work. If that works as well, I will make a separate video on that, showing that you can solo with him as well. But anyway, that's do it for the video. Thank everyone for watching. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then,